Welcome back, Bobcat Nation. SKS here with another episode of the Texas State Bobcats Dynasty. Our Season 4 not taking off of the awesome start that we wanted to, but we have a chance to turn it around as we head into our conference opener against BYU. Last year was a really tough game. We'll take a look at the conference standings here in a minute, but I just wanted to take a minute and go over recruiting real quick and note that our offensive coordinator, Steven Johnson, has picked up another upgrade. And so where will we put this? Don't really fumble the ball. Offensive line gains +2 impact blocking for games. Offensive line +2 pass blocking. We'll do impact blocking to get that, because that'll really help us out a little bit. So good job that Steven Johnson upgraded there. Hopefully we don't lose him at the end of the season. In recruiting, the only thing that's really changed thus far on the board, and I'll go through, is we've got a couple prospects visiting this week. Derek Weber, I think he's a wide receiver. Justin Gray, which is our #1 prospect, a tackle. We really need that position filled. And then Fred Pickens. And if I guess I should go down here slow so you all can see this to see who we're targeting. We've got the lead on a lot of people. Nagadocious. Oh, look at that. But there are some that are big time recruiting battles right now, and we're really going to have to push through to get that. Yeah, there's that Derek Weber. He's a wide receiver. We've hardly thrown any points into us. He's pretty much begging to come here. He is 6'6", though, and that's what interests me about him. You could put that dude in the slot and just have him go up high for the ball, and hopefully he comes down with it. And Fred Pickens, he's a punter. We really don't need him, but it always helps to get people, and then you can cut them later. We did get a couple of commits in the bye week. Stephen Rust, a 4-star defensive end who really fill a spot that we need. Edward Lewis, a 3-star tackle, and then Joe Wood is the other tackle who committed to us. So 2 3-star tackles. We really needed them to fill those positions because our offensive line is really going to have some holes in it after this graduating class takes off. And then there you can see our other recruits thus far. So nothing major. But we're still working on trying to fill some of the holes that we have. I think we've took care of every need except a couple, defensively. And I'm working on 3 cornerbacks and a couple of defensive tackles. So hopefully we can solidify them and they'll go ahead and join us. All right, so the big change this week, you all have asked for it in chat. I've heard it on Discord. I've heard it through direct message. I've heard it through everything in the comments. Darren Thomas, the freshman phenom, is now taking over as the #1 running back on the team. A lot of you are saying that he accelerates faster, which if you look at the stats, he's a lot slower than John McCoy. But if you all watch when I hand the ball off, they don't play that way. I know the stats say one thing. McCoy is a 93 acceleration. He does not play like that. And I don't know if it's because his agility is low and that slows it, but and the speed difference seems a lot greater than 2. So we're going to try this and see what happens in this opening. I do still have McCoy on goal line stance because he seems to push the line a little bit more. So we will try that and see what happens. So you all spoke and I listened. We'll see what happens with it. So before we jump into the conference, I just wanted to show you what the standings are. We are taking on BYU. They are currently #1 in our conference, so that means we really need to rack up a win against them first. They're 2-1, so some teams have already played 3 conference games. They're ahead of us. It looks like that BYU scores as many points as they allow. Looks like the same for Troy. Army, though, looks like Army in that slugging offense. They keep their opponents down. Look at Georgia State, everybody. 4th right now. It's early in the season, but looking a little bit better. And obviously, we've not played any conference matchups, so we're stuck down here. The 1-2 record does not help us, though. Just looking at BYU, let's see what they bring to the table. Their quarterback has thrown 8 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, and the running back has ran for about 400 yards. He's averaging 6.5 a carry. That's pretty well. And they got 1 good wide receiver, it looks like. Looking at the overall, they've got us beat by about 4 points. We have the better offense. They have the better defense. We'll see what happens. Looking at the stats, it appears They've got a well. They played it. Well, that doesn't matter. They've played more games than us, but the points were even on both sides of the ball. Offensively, they get a few more yards a game. They rush a lot for. We're hoping we fix the rushing issue, and our passing is better. Defensive side of the ball, we're obviously first in the country in rushing stoppage, but we're not too good. 119th. In our passing defense. So we're going to have to work on that. And that's weird, though, because I've changed my entire recruiting dynamic to where we recruit secondary, and it's not paid off. Here's the prospects we have for the game. Derek Weber would like to see 250 passing yards. Justin Gray would love to see 100 yards rushing and 250 yards passing. And then Fred Pickens, the punter, wants to down a punt inside the 20, so we'll see. So they have a safety who is a 98 overall. And their defensive tackle is 93, and their quarterback is on par with ours. This is going to be a tough game. Looks like, they got a bad injury on a left outside linebacker, so don't know how much that'll help us, but let's go to the game and see. Another sunshiny game. We are wearing the gold uniforms. Looks like BYU's got the nice-looking blue and whites on. So a lot of fantastic colors coming out for this game. We are at home here in San Marcos. There's your Sun Belt standings. We need to get a win here to put us on the right side of history on the 2015 season. There come the Bobcats out on the field, ready to get going today. Those pants they look almost white. They're the gold ones, but they're looking very pale. So, interesting. But that was asked in the comments to wear those, so here they are. Let's go with it. Ooh, little hustle and bustle there. We're here at Texas State Bobcat Stadium as BYU comes to town to take on the Bobcats. It's the Cougars and the Bobcats. Let's go to the field for some action. All right, folks, we won the kick, or we won the toss. I always mess that up. Cortez Wilson launches this one way down there. It's going to go in the end zone, and Sanders will kneel, and they'll start at the 20. The first down here. Let's see if we can get to, he's got all day. And it's almost picked off there. Brandon Fritz with the deflection. That's what we like to see early. 2nd and 10 here. Game's still young. And they're going to go with the screen pass. He's going to catch that. Hollis is not going to get there. And Randy Booth is going to have to knock him down. I think Fritz will fix it up. And that's 21 yards on the screen. Well ran play there. We had a guy back there trying to swat it, but Ronnie Edwards just couldn't get a hand on it. So we go 2nd and 10 here. What I was trying to say is I'm amazed that our senior dominant defensive line just gets stopped every game, it seems like, anymore. There's a good tackle there. Looked like Anthony White, the freshman outside linebacker, was there. The 3rd and 9 here. A lot on the line in this game. It's a conference win, obviously. It would also bring Texas State back up to 500. And there's another screen. Fritz gets demolished down there, and they trip him up. And Manning knocks him out of bounds, and it's 4th and inches. What are they going to do here? They're setting up for the punt. Pressure did get through there. And they will punt. It's going out of bounds. Kennery is going to let it go. Oh, that is going to be pinned way back. Justin Horn sets out to the field. Lots of work to do on this drive. Just kidding, everybody. It's 1st and 10, and it went out of bounds in the end zone, so they called a touchback. I think they got away with losing. Well, we got away with something there. So let's see what happens here. Here's Thomas. Thomas pushes up, and he'll get 7 yards on the first rush of the day. Looks good for the freshman. Change the play around a little bit. Horn will throw that. Burnett will make the catch. And that's 6 yards. And Sean Burnett, he's over 200 yards for the season on 9 catches. That's the first down. They'll move the chains. Oh, and Thomas gets gobbled up in the backfield. 4-yard loss. Nobody blocking the 2 blitzers there on that play. 2 guys get through the line. Second and 14. BYU pressing the line here. Horn will deliver that. Roberson gets the ball. Roberson doesn't move, and Roberson gets across midfield, 22 yards. The blitz was coming, and Horn threw it to the opposite side of the field and let his playmaker make a play, and he does that. I think Roberson may have been gone, but he ran into his own guy there. It looked like Darryl Brown got in the way, the freshman. First and 10 here. Roberson and Burnett out there. Lee, McCoy, Thomas in the backfield with Horn. And they're going to run a play, and McCoy will get a yard on that. No pressure from the offensive line to move the defensive line. 3rd and 9 here. Horn almost throws an interception. That ball come off wrong. I think Horn, if he would have lobbed it, he would have had the first down, but for some reason. So Aaron Jones comes out here, going to try to pin him. And that's off the side of his foot. And the punter in the crowd won't like that. Crowd comes alive here. Second possession for the BYU Cougars. Oh, and he is pulled down by Manning. Manning really been getting in there the last couple games. TJ Manning is a sophomore out of Kingsville, Texas. Oh, he was looking to run, but he just throws it out of bounds. Levi Gore, 2 for 5 on the day. The pressure of Texas State has been there. Cougars put 3 on the left, 1 on the right. And they're going to sling that, and that is a great pass. Eric Pierre will bring that down for 19 yards and the first down. Nobody was on him. Looked like Brandon Fritz just let him go by. First and 10 here. J.D. Carter with the tackle there. We've not called his name a lot this year. It's one of those things with the defense. If you just don't have the right players and they don't mesh together, you know, the whole unit suffers. And I think that's what you're seeing. And big pressure there from Randy Booth as he knocks that down. 3rd and 5 here. And they're going to get it over the line, and that is going to be another first down. The Cougar Thotties all excited about it. First and 10 here. And they're going to run. And Manning's going to... Oh, Manning will miss. It looked like Green may have been on the tackle there. Come on, Carter. Somebody... Oh, he rolled forward and gets the first down. J.D. Carter was trailing him, but he didn't even make a play for the ball. Wide open, and this is going to be a BYU touchdown. The coverage wasn't there. They swung the entire secondary to the left, and a guy broke right, and that was their opening. And the Cougars strike first here in San Marcos. 1:23 left to go in the first. Cougars kick off here. Schneider going to bring this one out. For some blocks. He gets them. Schneider's going to break. Schneider with the juke, and Schneider's going to be up there near the 45-yard line. Good run back there. Maybe a future Bad Kennery. First and 10 here. Looked like they jumped. And oh, good God. Roberson makes the catch, but he pays for it. Nice little move. Good cut there by the offensive lineman. He lit up on the play. Looks like he's okay, though. 2nd and 4 here. It's a handoff. Oh my God, and Thomas. McCoy didn't pick up the block, and Thomas gets obliterated in the backfield. Oh, what's going on with my lines? 3rd and 6 here. Horn will deliver. Burnett tries to break through. Burnett will get across. That's 14 yards, and Sean Burnett makes something out of nothing. 3 seconds to go till the end of the first. Looks like they're going to go for something. Oh, Brown. Oh, he turned the run. Darryl Brown, the freshman from Maine, and he drops it, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. BYU leads 7-0. Texas State driving down the field, though. There's a guy in the crowd. He keeps yelling, "What are you doing?" I sometimes don't know. And Thomas gets stuff behind the line, and maybe this is answering that question that maybe it's not McCoy. I just think that our offensive line is letting people through. 3rd and 11 here. Thomas goes in motion, and they throw to Thomas, and Thomas, that was not even the play I called. I even audibled out of it. 4th and 5th. Oh my God, what a terrible turn of events. So Coach Conquest not happy here. Looks like he's going to go through it. He's got Roberson, Brown, Kennery on one side, Burnett soloed out on the other. And he's hit before he can get the ball off. He had a guy streaking who was open. No dice, turnover on downs. All right, we went out with the 4-3, and it contained them at the first of the game, and it seemed like they figured it out. So let's switch back over to our... That's a hold. Finally, we get to him. Oh, my Lord. Darius Fields with the sack. Shot. I mean, he had all day to throw. Look at the holds. Look at the holds. Jermaine Hughes was held over there, too. Finally, we get to him. They're really trying to help him out today, but an 8-yard loss. Come on. Oh, we were almost to him again. Come on, guys. You got to cover in the middle of the field. Darius Fields almost got to him again. J.D. Carter got turned around. 1st and 10 here. Sanders goes in motion for BYU. They're going to throw it, and Manning is there to close the hole. He'll only get 1 yard. Good play by TJ Manning, the sophomore. They put 3 to the left, nobody to the right. It's a run, and looks like they're all over it. Jermaine Hughes will make that tackle. Initial hit there by Daniel Hollis, I believe. 3rd and 8 here. Oh my God, there's nobody over there. Are you serious? What is the sense of even calling zone coverage if they don't stay in the zone? I just don't understand. Come on, Greco. Come on, Greco. There you go. Big 2-yard loss on the play. We can hold him to a field goal here. This will be good. That's a bigger dude, and Greco took him down. Another run play. Get him. Oh, my God. How did he spin around and pick up 6 on the play? 3rd and 6 here. And he's wide open again. BYU goes up 13-0, and our secondary is just not there this year. BYU kicks off with a 14-point lead. Kennery will get this one. Kennery will always bring it out and get stuffed at the 15. First and 10 here. 3 minutes till half. Good block there. Thomas, good Lord, he got demolished. He'll get 6 on the play, but BYU pounced. 2nd and 4. Nice throw. Roberson's going to make the catch at the 40, and that's 19 yards. A good stand in the pocket throw there. Horn put it right where it needed to be. First and 10 here. There's some blocks. Thomas pushes through. Elusiveness gets 7 yards. Looks like they're pressing up here. Oh, and Burnett's going to make that catch. Burnett, he broke on the out route, and he's going to go in for 6. And Texas State gets on the board with a 52-yard pass. Broken coverage by the PC finally. I didn't think that would ever happen, but he just He gave up on the play, and Burnett was too much for him. The gold pants takes off down the field, and with 1:49 to go, Texas State decreases the Cougar lead. Texas State does get the ball after half. So pinning them here, getting the ball back will help. And they'll come through and tackle him on the 25. 1:45 to go till halftime. 7:14 here. Oh my God. Oh my good Lord. Randy Booth laid the wood to him. Decleated him. He felt that one, but still a first down. He's a little woozy going back. 3 receivers to the right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you serious? There was a hold on the right end of the line there, and there was no call, nothing. We would have had a sack on the quarterback, but no, it's another first down, and they're pruning the score. 1st and 10 here. Get through, Hughes. Come on, guys. Somebody's got to stop them. BYU calls a timeout. They're definitely in field goal range, but you obviously know they want more points. 1st and 10 here. And again, wide open, and BYU goes up 20-7. Our defense is just pathetic. $21-7 now. Home crowd getting restless. And Schneider will take a knee there. Conserve the clock. 1st and 10 here. Horn will deliver that. Brown will make the catch. He falls down in bounds. I'm not sure why. Really bunching up on the right side. Horn will deliver. Burnett. Oh, he holds on to that. 1st and 10, trying to move the ball. Oh, and that's caught by Robertson. Robertson will make the catch. They'll call a timeout. 27 seconds left till half. 1st and 10 here. Horn will deliver that, and Robertson, oh, hit hard, drops the ball. He had it in the breadbasket. Empty backfield here. Robertson, Kennery, Denman, Brown, Burnett out there. Brown will go in motion. Horn will throw that one smack down. Going for Chuck Denman on the play. The ball got a little away from him there. 3rd and 10 here. Horn puts it in there. Robertson makes the catch. And they'll call timeout number 2. 14 seconds left. What a grab. 1st and 10 here. And that's thrown. Oh, and it bounces off Burnett's hands. He had it, but he could hear the man coming. So 10 seconds. 2nd and 10 here. Horn calling what he wants. And he's sacked. Wilson will put the field goal up, and it is 21-10 going into half. Texas State will get the ball back. 3 seconds left. Hopefully no fireworks here before half. And Fields will get to the quarterback. And that will take us into halftime. 11-point lead for the Cougars of BYU. The Texas State defense not playing strong today at all. Start the second half here. Texas State has some work to do. The good thing is they start with the ball, and the ball is in Brad Kennery's hands. Brad Kennery cannot get past that. Number 29 has had his number the whole first part of this game. And a deep start for the Bobcats. 1st and 10 here. It's a handoff, and Thomas will try to spin. He'll get 6 yards on the play. Burnett, Roberson out there, Lane and Walker to the left. Another run, and Thomas gets hit in the backfield, and he'll lose 2. That is another case of a linebacker coming through and just not getting, there's too many men. 3rd and 6 here. Roberson again. Roberson has been the immaculate receptionist today. Over 100 yards already. 1st and 15 here. Horn will deliver. Johnny Walker with the catch. What a laser. 17 yards, 1st down. Horn put that one right on the money. First and 10 here. Horn will throw. Kennery. What a spin move by Kennery. He'll go back. He'll have the 1st down, 12 yards, and they move across midfield. 1st and 10 here. The handoff. Block. Thomas gets drugged down. The dude got off his block and just locked onto him. Physics. How do they work? 2nd and 7 here. Graves will get the call on this play. Graves will push through. He's the 3rd string running back. 5 yards. 3rd and 1. Looks like BYU has opened up the middle here. It's a run right up the middle, and Thomas will push through and get 7 yards and the 1st down. 1st and 10 here. Loading up the right side. Thomas goes in motion. They're going to hand off to him. Thomas trying to get through. Thomas stays on his feet for 5 yards. That was a tough 5. BYU is there pouncing again. -5 here. Thomas goes in motion. They fake the handoff, and that play was busted, and Horn will get sacked. What awfulness. Come on, offensive line. What are you doing? 3rd and 7 here. And they surprisingly hand the ball off. Oh my God. And Thomas is brought down for a 1-yard gain. Coach Conquest has opted to go for it here. 4th and 6, not taking the field goal. And he'll throw it. Johnny Walker gets through. Johnny Walker will pick up the 1st down, and they're inside the 15. 2nd and 10 here. And Horn will keep that, and he'll get no gain. So 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 here. They fake the handoff. Horn will throw that on the run. Wade Lane barrels through, and he gets to the goal line. Wade Lane almost busts through there. The crowd waking up to cheer on that. The 1st and goal here. And McCoy will slide in there. And John McCoy brings Texas State a little closer. Wilson puts the extra point through. 17-21, 1:13 left to go in the 3rd. So once again, the job's done by the offense. Cortez Wilson launches it down, and the defense is gonna have to respond here. Sanders will kneel. And they'll come through and they'll hit him. 2-yard gain. It's a good stop there. Come on. Oh, they were there. Oh, and he's gonna make the catch. Oh, come on. They're doing a booth review. I did not order this. Oh, please say he's out. Nope, his foot's clearly down. If they'll return this, it'll be a miracle from God. No, duh. Why? They just did that just to rub it in my face that he caught it, even though we called a play for that. 1st and 10 here, near midfield. That one's thrown out of bounds. Good coverage. Good pressure. 2nd and 10 here. They're going to run it, and Manning's going to come up and hit him, and that's going to be a gain of nothing. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 4-point game. The Cougars lead here at Texas State 21-7. Crowd's filling it for the 4th. 3rd and 10 here. Get him, Fields. Oh my God. Oh, he dropped it. Randy Booth didn't even go for it. I hit the button and everything, and luckily they drop it. 4th down. There's a little bit of that divine intervention that last play. Punt is off here. Kennery gonna get this. Kennery looking for a couple of blocks. Kennery runs out of room real quick. 11 yards. Texas State with the ball though. 1st and 10 here. A run. Thomas looking for a hole. Doesn't really find it. 2-yard gain on that. 2nd and 8 here. Hit the wrong button, but Walker's going to make the catch. Walker's going to break another tackle. Johnny Walker is a man on a mission today. Johnny Walker goes way downfield there. So glad I threw it to the wrong person. I was trying to go for the slant route there and hit Burnett, but Johnny Walker's like, I got this, coach, and takes off down the field. 6 minutes to go. Hand off to Thomas again. Thomas, once again, 3 yards on that, so small increments here. 2nd and 7 here. Thomas goes in motion. They empty the backfield. Kennery's going to get that, and Kennery's going to get up to about the 11-yard line, 17 yards on the little pullback pass. And the elusiveness of Kennery, he just takes off. He's got so much speed. That pumps him up. 1st and 10 here. The handoff. Thomas gets tripped up trying to go up the middle. Second and 8. And Brown makes that catch, and they will not give him the touchdown. So they're going to be right on the goal line. So the big uglies from both sides come out. 1st and goal here. And Horn will jump over the line and get the touchdown. And Texas State takes the lead as Justin Horn lands in the land of milk and honey there. Cortez Wilson puts it through. 3-point lead for the Bobcats. Cortez Wilson will launch this down the field. Texas State leads for the first time today. And this will be run back. 23-yard return. Good return there. 4:32 left in the game. Pivotal moment here. 1st and 10. And Fields is going to get to him, and that's an 8-yard sack. Darius Fields pushing through, the junior out of Fort Stockton, Texas. A little beasting and feasting action. They go empty backfield. 2nd and 18. And they're going to find somebody. Manning's going to hit him, but it's going to be a 14-yard reception, but 3rd and 4. Important play here. They push him out of the pocket. Oh, it's almost picked off. J.D. Carter couldn't bring it in, though. That forces a 4th down. What will BYU do? They're deep in their zone. Oh, God, we almost jumped right there. They will punt. Kennery is back. Kennery's going to fair catch this. And you got to think Coach Conquest is going to try to go out and waste time, but the running game's not been there today, so what is he going to do? Leading, 3:46 left. 1st and 10, 3:46 left in the game. Thomas, nowhere to go there. Second and 10. Oh, it's knocked down. Wade Lane almost had that. I had to try to throw there on second down. I know it didn't run the clock, but we got nothing on that first one. Horn will throw that one. Brown will get the first down, so that keeps the clock ticking, and it moves the sticks. First and 10. Handoff. Thomas gets a hole up the middle. Thomas will get 9 yards on that carry, and that should bring the clock below 2 minutes. And they'll call their first timeout to stop it at 2:16. Will BYU. Second and 1. Thomas through the line. Thomas finds a hole. Thomas is on the outside. Thomas stiff arms and he's down to the 30, 24 yards, and another timeout called by BYU. And that's where Thomas is golden. He's got to get in the open space, and then he can make them miss. These conference matchups are always tough. You've got to think that if Texas State can pull this one out, and there's some more blocks. Thomas, he'll get 4 yards, and the final timeout called by BYU. Look at those Dockers pants he's got on. Very nice. So you'd think that Texas State needs to get one more first down. There's a handoff. Thomas, 3rd and 3. The clock is going to run down way low here. Uh-oh. Thomas looks a little knocked up there. Looks like John McCoy has come out here on this 3rd down. John McCoy will go up the middle. John McCoy gets the first down, and that's going to be your game. Texas State can nil it out from here on out. Thomas has a bruised sternum. He'll be back, but not really because it's the end of the game. And there's a hole. McCoy goes up the middle, and there's another first down. That's going to be 1st and goal there. We'll put Graves in. We don't want Darren Thomas to come back out. So McCoy takes over here. Wade Lane goes in motion. And McCoy will walk it in and add insult to injury. That's his 2nd touchdown on the day. So John McCoy doesn't even start. And he's been half of the offense of Texas State. Try the squib kick again. Sometimes the ball just bounces the right way, everybody. I mean, it's just, did we deserve to win this game? Probably not. But somehow we've made it happen. We've come back and we're going to win it by 10, and it's going to look like a sound victory, but there's a lot of questions we have. Do we put McCoy back out there to start, or do we leave Thomas in? Thomas is a little hurt now. I mean, there's lots of whats. There's Darius Fields. He's definitely been a stud today. Texas State drops everybody back. 4 seconds. And they're going to throw it. And it's going to be caught. But he'll fall down short of the goal line. And Texas State is going to escape here with a 31-21 victory. A conference win over the BYU Cougars. Horn, 317 yards, 2 touchdowns. The rest of the team also had 2 touchdowns, but less yardage. So Justin Horn, worth his weight in gold, and he is your player of the game today. 19 for 28, 324 yards. Big win for the Bobcats. They started off slow as you could do, and then they come out in the second half and really turn the pressure on. 14-point comeback victory there. So final score here in San Marcos. Texas State 31, BYU 21. Bobcats take their first win in conference play this year. They'll move up at least to the top half of the conference standings in the Sun Belt. It's always nice looking at the player stats when you win a game. Let's check out Justin Horn today. 176 rating, 19 for 28. 1 touchdown, but he also ran for a touchdown. So 324 yards, 67%. It's almost a 70% completion rating. So that was pretty good today. He was sacked twice because he had a lot of pressure on him. The running game. Darren Thomas did end up with 76 yards, but a lot of that come on that 24-yarder toward the end of the game. John McCoy come in, scored 2 touchdowns. One time he was in because it was close proximity, and then McCoy was in also when Thomas got hurt. 25 yards, 5 yards on each carry. He was 5 for 25. And then Brad Graves got in there, the senior. He's been a backup, but it's nice to see him touch the ball. Wide receivers, Roberson carried us the whole game. I'm just going to say that. I know he didn't have any touchdowns, but my Lord, he was there when we needed yards, and Roberson just always had the ability to get out there. We've also got Burnett, who had the touchdown. He had the breakaway, that 52-yarder. That really helped. Johnny Walker, again, cling the glasses together all you want. Johnny Walker, he started out as a joke when we were recruiting him. Johnny Walker has showed up, and he's made the jersey number 87 proud as a tight end. Darryl Brown, the freshman, he's got in there, even though I didn't think he would play a lot this year, but he has been there. Brad Kennery, not a lot on returns today, but he had 2 pivotal catches to move us down the field. And then there's Wade Lane. He almost had a touchdown. Wade Lane, I found out today, is super fast after he makes the catch. His acceleration must be through the roof. I would like to get him the ball some more. We've only got him for the rest of the year. He is a senior. But, yeah, when I threw it to him that time, he took off. TJ Manning, a lot of you give him crap at the start of the year. But TJ Manning, 7 solo tackles, 1 for a loss. Darius Fields, 3 tackles for a loss, 4 solo tackles. Ryan Green, Troy Cameron, and Hughes and Fritz all with multiple tackles. Fields, Greco, and Manning and Hollis had tackles for losses. Darius Fields, his 3 tackles for losses were sacks. Darius Field, we didn't have a lot of people getting through, but the junior showed up today. Cortez Wilson made 1 field goal from 34 yards. That helped us out a little bit early on. Just looking at these stats, I just wanted to come on here. We had 31 rushes for 99 yards. That's awful. But we had 3 rushing touchdowns. They had 13 rushes for negative 12 yards. This game made no sense. We both had 324 yards passing exactly. They had 3 touchdowns by air. We had 3 by land. Paul Revere is crazy confused on this game. I'm amazed that it ended the way that it did. I mean, I'll take the W, but we really need to get into the practice field and figure out what's going on. Solid win for Coach Conquest. BYU is unhappy with their poor showing against Texas State. They showed up at the first of the game. They just went home early. Make sure we don't get too full of ourselves, Coach, after that win over BYU. Yeah, I don't think we will. I really don't. All right, Bobcats, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. A big win for us. We will move on to week 8 and take on another conference opponent. I believe that we have Army coming up next, who is 3-1 and playing really well this year. We lost to them last year. They slowed the game down to a miserable tempo, but the thing is they're a running team, I believe. So maybe 294 yards a game running. The number 1 rush defense goes against the number 2 rush offense. That's going to be a good one. Leave a comment down below. Let me know who you think is going to come out on top of that Army game. Are we going to move to 2-0 in the conference, go 3-2 overall, or are we going to lose again? Let me know some advice. What do you all think I need to do offensively? I think our offense is running good. What's going on with our defense? Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the episode. Have a great one. Stay safe out there with this quarantine mess going on. And God bless. I will see you all next time. Good night, Bobcat Nation.